Today in Geek Devotions, we're talking about the people we're most thankful for the most for getting us into our geekdoms. Hey guys, welcome to Geek Devotions, show from a couple of devoted geeks devoted to letting you know that you're loved. I'm Dallas, and this is
Celeste.
And we're so happy to have you guys with us for our very first ever Thankful Geek Month.
Yay! Because geeks can be thankful.
I agree.
And we should be thankful.
Mm-hmm. Lots of things to be thankful for.
Exactly.
So Celeste, what is our topic for today?
Our topic for today is that we are thankful for the people who got us into our geekdoms.
I agree. Now, in case you don't know what a geekdom is simply something geeky that you're into. So, some geekdom is like comic book geekdom. You got your sci-fi geekdom, and then it gets really specific. Like you got your Doctor Who geekdoms, and you got all kinds of crazy stuff.
It can also be called a fandom.
Yeah.
But fandom to me sounds more like fiefdom, and I think of a little bitty mini kingdom, and that if that's your fandom,
right, that
you're the ruler over and I'm not the ruler over anything. I just enjoy it.
There you go.
So I say geekdom.
There you go. So, but the point of these next several episodes is to be real chilled and relaxed. We're sipping coffee, so
because there really is coffee in this, not water like Jimmy Fallon uses.
True story. So we're drinking some Cafe Bustelo.
Oh,
so Puerto Rican.
We're thankful for that.
Yes, I love it. So Celeste, who are you thankful for getting you into your geekdoms?
I'm actually thankful for a couple people, but I'd have to say that the main one was my dad.
Yeah.
My dad and I have a very interesting story. He didn't come into my life until I was about 16.
Mm-hmm.
He adopted me, and he is my father now.
Yeah.
But my mom, while she is an amazing mom, good mom, loves me, supported me, was never into geeky stuff.
Right.
That's just not her thing, and that's okay. But when I was 16, my dad comes into the picture, not picture, because that's weird.
It is.
And he brought with him this entirely new world of Star Wars and Star Trek and books that are more well thought out than the ones I had been reading.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, I still love Nancy Drew, I still love Anne of Green Gables, but it was a whole new world of things to be introduced to.
Yeah.
So I'm very thankful for my dad.
Very cool.
Love you. Because he watches these.
What up, Bob? All right, so for me, it's probably my parents, my mom and my dad. I remember growing up, and I don't know if it was just a matter of putting on cartoons for the kids or what, but I always grew up watching superhero shows, stuff like that. I remember for my 5th birthday, my mom and dad threw me this awesome Batman birthday party.
And it started the obsession.
It did. On my 5th birthday party, my dad picked me up from school or daycare or something. I don't know where I was at. And he took me to go see Batman. Now, this is 1989, so you guys know which Batman we're talking about. It was the Michael Keaton Batman, Tim Burton. I loved this thing. And we watched it, and then we came home, and my whole house was decorated with Batman stuff. And it was awesome. It was like, yes. And so it started the whole thing for me. And
5 years old, right there.
Right there. But, I mean, it started, and then, my mom kind of, she helped me foster it, a little bit here and there. When I started getting into comic books years later, we were living in Missouri, and for my birthday, she went down to a comic book shop, and she knew I was getting into comic books, and I was really enjoying it. This is back when you could find comic books pretty readily in grocery stores, but there were these comic book places. So we went down to this comic book shop there in Springfield, or she did, and she got me this old issue of Uncanny X-Men. I think it's like issue 38. I can't remember right now. But it's awesome. And I remember, I got it, and she took me down to the library, and we checked out books on how to take care of comic books. And I mean,
that is important.
It is. I dissected the thing. I read the whole thing front to back. And I was probably, 13, 14 years old at the time. And so, I'm reading about putting them in bags and sealing them and putting them in boxes and stuff like that. And so...
Which we still do to this day.
Yes, we do. And so she really helped start that whole thing with comic books and how to do things properly with comic books.
Nice.
So I think those are my two people for or why I'm into my geekdoms.
So, well, I also have a couple of friends that I went to college with. They introduced me to anime.
Yes.
Because Louisiana is a really hard place to find anime.
Yeah, it is.
Unless you know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I had heard of anime, I'd heard of manga, knew little bits about it, really didn't know anything.
Right.
And I had these two friends that in the middle of, I believe it was midterms. I don't even think it was finals, it was midterms.
Right.
We had finished studying, our brains were zapped, and they went, come on, we're watching Hanakimi. And I went, what is Hanakimi? Hanakimi is a show in Japan, live action, not anime, but it was my gateway drug into anime. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can, I think.
Okay, you can cut it if I can't say that. But it's about this girl who goes to an all-boys school. So in that, they had to go, oh, well, this is what this means, because there's a lot of cultural references that I didn't get. And so because of that, they then introduced me to Rurouni Kenshin. I've since watched Fruits Basket.
Yes.
Started Sailor Moon. Haven't had a chance to watch much of that, but
really
into it because it's adorable. But it opened up another thing for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Very cool. I know I got into anime young too. It was we got this one channel.
I wasn't young.
Oh yeah, you were in college.
I was in college.
Yeah, but I was young. I was Demare and I would watch. We got this channel on our TV. It was like all fuzzy and stuff, but it would have anime. And I'd watched a little bit of anime here and there in the past, but there was something about these shows that were awesome. And it was like the early days of like Dragon Ball Z, and just a whole bunch of early animes. And then when we moved from Missouri to Louisiana, I got some really cool friends here in town that had anime, and they started hooking me up with some really cool stuff.
Because down here in the South, you really do have to have the hookup to get anime.
You do. You do indeed.
You really do.
So,
it's getting better.
It is.
It is getting better. I saw manga in Barnes & Noble.
Oh, yeah.
So it is getting better.
Boom. So, but we moved down here, and we were actually living with my aunt at the time, and my sister and I would come home from school, and it was the Toonami time period. So those of you guys who grew up in the early 2000s, you remember it was like Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Gundam, and then like Tenchi or something like that. And so like that's really what like kicked it off. And, like Demare and I are still diehard Gundam fans because of that. Like we're not even
our bookcase.
Yes.
Can they see the Gundams?
I can see a couple of them.
We'll
maybe
take pictures of them and show you at some point.
So, but Demare and I, we're still trying to get through season 1 of Gundam Iron Blood Orphans, because it's become a thing where there's certain series where like we're gonna watch this together and we make a plan that we're gonna do that. So that's what we've been doing. We're going through Iron Blood Orphans together, and we're still not quite done. Demara, we need to get together to finish this series because we're on season 2.
Please, Demara. Please come finish this series.
Before we sign out, I want to encourage you guys to check out Excalibur Comics because they're doing their regular mega sale.
Yay! Because I need books.
Yes. November 17th to 20th, everything will be from 10 to 75% off. On the Sunday of that sale is when all the backstock stuff is going to be 75% off, and we're super excited about it.
Super excited.
Yes. It'll be a good time for you to catch up on all your back issues that you may be missing for your own personal collection. Like for me, I'm missing a whole bunch of cable comics, so if anybody wants to do some Christmas shopping, I'll be thankful.
And if anybody on that side of the couch wants to do some Christmas shopping, I need bombshells.
So, there you go, guys. There should be a graphic popping up, and also at the end of our video, we'll have a link to Excalibur Comics CCG TV. Well, guys, that was our Geek Devotions for today for our conversation for Thankful Geek Month. And, of course, we are both very, very thankful for all of you guys who watch our show, who subscribe, and comment on our stuff every week and share our stuff. Thank you so much for being part of this great geek community, and keep it up.
Okay. Well, our question of the week for you this week is, who are you thankful for that got you into your geekdoms?
Okay. So leave your comments down below, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. There should be a little button popping up right now that shows you how to subscribe. And what's cool about these new buttons is you can now, if you're on your phone, you just click on it on your phone. So there you go, hit the subscribe button. Also, make sure you click on the next icon that pops up, that shows you a playlist of all the stuff that we've done before. So check it out. We love you guys. Peace and love.
Have a good one.